We've been at this game now for a year and a half. Came very close to winning the championship last year with Jack, and for a little team that had not been at this level of racing ever before, I think we've achieved an awful lot. This year, obviously, having come so close to winning the championship last year with a rider of Stuart's calibre on board, we'd like very much to see if we can win the championship this year. However, the field perhaps has a lot more depth than it did last year. Going to be great racing for the rest of the championship. And then, of course, as we did last year, we have a young rider in Glenn Irwin who we try to bring on and take him forward to the next level, and hopefully, again, bring home to Northern Ireland a championship for Northern Ireland with a Northern Irish rider eventually. So that's where we're at and where we're after.
We're here at Brands Hatch after qualifying. I was sixth on the grid for tomorrow, which is not ideal, but the times are close, fairly close. A couple of tenths is covering a fair few riders, so looking forward to the races. I enjoy the circuit. It's a real good, fun circuit to ride, and we're making a few changes for warm-up, and hopefully they'll give us that couple of tenths that we need.
Onto the grid for this race, and off the line Graham Gowland really pushes the Yamaha R6 over the hilltop, but not hard enough. He gets swallowed up into the pack. It's a good start by the championship leader Alistair Seeley. Stuart Easton, the Scotsman, in third place here at Brands Hatch, and the 10-lap sprint race once again. O'Halloran gets the Honda into a go. No, it's Stuart Easton gets alongside fellow Yamaha rider Gowland. Gowland late on the brakes but can't fend off the Flying Scot. This is the battle at the front, and Stuart Easton leads the way at the moment.
Got a bright future, he's doing a great job there. Here comes Seeley.
And Seeley mastering Stuart Easton, and the little Scot from Hawick suddenly finds himself pushed back to second place on that blue MarTrain Yamaha. And look at that move by Seeley to defend his line, and Stuart responds by trying to right round the outside as they dive down out of Druids. Ben Wilson has regrouped after his disappointing qualifying. He knows, of course, that
he's going to make a move, Jack.
Tyre life is not such an issue in a 10-lap sprint. He's going to go for it full on, dives underneath Stuart Easton. Now he's got his teammate in his sights.
Oh, Easton squared it off, but I don't think he's going to have the line for the inside. But look at Wilson, and he does. Nice little move there from Easton. He's fighting back.
Now the huge dive down Pilgrim's Drop. Massive descent under the bridge, and then braking hard uphill into Hawthorne's Bend.
Yeah, what a corner that is. It's one of the truly great corners. It's so fast, and look at that, Gowland's got up the inside, so Gowland's up into fourth. You could see him working that drive, and Easton's obviously back in the front as well.
Stuart Easton, the gap back to Glenn Richards in ninth is 1.6 seconds. The ninth lap with Stuart Easton leading the way. He needs the points. He's got to beat Seeley, but Seeley's through. Seeley and the Gaelic Kawasaki snatch the advantage back. What can the little Scot do about this? Greg Gowland goes for the inside underneath Ben Wilson. He wants that podium place for the Seaton Tuning boys. Oh, they're absolutely nip and tuck as they go through Surtees. Now down Pilgrim's Drop. The Kawasaki gets the better drive. He's back into third place. At the front, Stuart Easton had the draft on the Gaelic Kawasaki. Down the hill goes Seeley, and he's still there at the front.
He is. There's not many chances left now. So basically, he's got a little bit wide. Easton might be able to drive up the inside of him coming down into Dingledale. And he has! Easton's got up the inside.
Easton has the advantage through the Sheen curve. Now they've just got to get the goal. Oh, he's up the inside into Sterling's.
Fantastic.
He grabs it back.
He's got to go a bit wide, and Easton squares it off. It's going to be run down into Clearways, Jack.
So dropping down through Clearways, under the bridge, up towards 140 miles an hour, backing off, and it's the little Irishman versus the little Scot. He goes wide, the MarTrain Yamaha cuts back. It's Easton who grabs a vital race win from the two Gaelic Kawasaki's. Stuart Easton needs to once again get the better of his great rival if he's going to do it. Look at the angle of Jake Dixon.
I know.
What does he mean on the right-hand side? Does he get the drive on the CF Motorsport Yamaha into the first turn? Whoa, across swoops. I think it might have been Stuart Easton who leapt from right to left and squeezed through on the MarTrain Yamaha. So Stuart Easton grabs a vital early advantage, but here comes Wilson. Wilson typically aggressively forces his way through. Whether there was space or not, he's made it on the inside. And Jake Dixon, of course, coming under a bit of, well, shall we say, Rumpty-Tumpty from the more experienced fellas around him finds himself back in third place. Oh, and he just lost the drive coming up out of Surtees. That gave Stuart Easton the chance, and the Yamaha soared through, and here comes the second of those Yamahas. Graham Gowland assaults him going up the hill into Hawthorns. What a move that was. The problem for Glenn Irwin on the second MarTrain Yamaha. He's had such good outings recently, but a poor day for Glenn Irwin. Oh, here comes Gowler again. Can he make it stick this time? Last time he drifted a bit wide, and that immaculate little Scotsman was straight back up the inside, up towards Druids. Has he done it again? Not this time. Oh, Gowland. Proper Norrie Hager stuff into Druids Hill Bend.
Easton's going to have a look there. It looked to me like he was building up.
Oh, and he was doing. Well spotted, James Hayden.
Oh,
here's Gowland taking a very early entrance into Hawthorn. He's done that before. And that has surged him through on the inside of the Scotsman. Can the Scotsman retaliate? Not into Westfield. He's going for the fast line out. So he swoops it through, gets the power down early. But look how that gear link Kawasaki grips. Now he's got some draft. Surely. Has the season tuning Yamaha got the speed down the hill? This is what he likes to do. Get the early entrance into Hawthorn. He's back into the lead ahead of Alistair Seeley and the Gaelic Kawasaki. What drama here. Seeley tries to respond going into Westfield. And suddenly Stuart Easton's right back with, he's run wide.
He's missed a gear.
Seeley's going to get down inside him, surely down Dingle Dell. He does. And then he loses out also to Stuart Easton. A mistake there from Gowland.
Do you know what? I think he missed
the hard work.
I think he missed the gear. You saw his foot sort of click something. He went a bit wide. I think he maybe even got a dummy neutral in there, which is what made him go wide. So unlucky after all that work.
The Yamaha of Stuart Easton cuts ever tighter going through the exit to Clark.
Here he comes.
And gets alongside as they drop down into Paddock Bend. Oh, he gets underneath him. They're swapping paint through Paddock Hill.
Gowland.
Easton comes out in front. Gowland tries to get underneath Seeley as Seeley gets forced wide and pushes him further wide into Druids. Seeley back to third. Gowland holding his line. Gets the better of him coming out of Druids. Down the hill. Stuart Easton into Graham Hill Bend. Gowland's going to come back inside him down the Cooper Straight and to take that early entrance. Here's Seeley coming up the inside.
Oh, Gowland's got it. Gowland's got up the inside, and look at Seeley. They're almost going to touch as they come out. It's going to be a rundown. We know how good Gowland is on the brakes into Hawthorns, but look at the speed of Easton.
Easton gets out of his slipstream so fast. Gowland gets shunted right back. He goes for the inside line again. Can't make it strike. I've never seen three abreast in Surtees before. I didn't think it was possible.
This next little left, is he going to have a look up the inside? He is. He's going to go up the inside here. Seeley goes wide. Easton squares it off.
Alistair Seeley back in the lead. Can Stuart Easton do anything about it? He's got to make an early move through clearways. He tries to get inside. That's not going to work. Now, can he work anything out? Seeley made a mistake going through here this morning. He gave the MarTrain Yamaha the advantage, but this time the wee wizard makes no mistake. Just gets across the line first. 200ths of a second separate them across the line.
Good day here at Brands Hatch. First and a second place finishes with that's 45 points in the bag, and I suppose first overall, equal first overall on the day. Never gained any points, but never lost any in the championship. Yeah, happy with the bike, the team, everything was great. The MarTrain Yamaha team gave me a great setup on the day, but just kicking myself, it wasn't a double win.
So that's a sixth round of the Motorpoint British Supersport, right up at Brands Hatch GP circuit. We got a first and second with Stuart. Unfortunately, Glenn's weekend didn't go so well, a couple of technical faults with the bike. But all in all, it's been a good weekend for the team. It's been very sort of rebuilding after the Snetterton day we had with off Dave. So far so good, and roll on the next round at Oulton Park.